Hello there and welcome to Up to Speed, GameByte's weekly news show where we bring you up to speed with all the gaming news for the week ahead. On this week's episode, several franchises have had new entries announced, and there's also an interesting rumour doing the rounds about Grand Theft Auto 6. So, let's start in that rumour mill and talk about Grand Theft Auto 6. Players will be heading back to Vice City according to The Know. Obviously this is great news for long-term franchise fans who have been waiting for Vice City to pop back up again. And apparently you're also going to go to South America as you play the game, although how this will work isn't yet fully known. The report also says that this could be the first Grand Theft Auto with a female lead, which is great for people that have wanted this for quite some time. Now if you're excited for this news, that's obviously great, but you may want to calm down a tiny bit because according to The Know, the game won't be coming out until 2021, so there's quite a bit of time to wait for this release and also just to see if any of this information is actually true. Ubisoft's The Division hit 20 million players the other week, and now it's been announced that The Division 2 will be coming at some point soon. A firm release date isn't yet known, but we do know that the main developers are going to be working on it again that worked on the first game. Ubisoft were keen to make people know that there will be more information at E3 in June, where they plan to do a proper reveal. Valve have several games in development. That's something that Gabe Newell was keen to make people know during a presentation about the upcoming Dota 2 card game Artifact. When Artifact was first announced, some people were a bit skeptical and also just a bit annoyed. Obviously everyone wants Valve to be making games, but they don't particularly want Valve to just be making card games. So the news that Valve are thinking about making new games again is great. Hopefully this means a Portal 3 and a Half-Life 3 and a Team Fortress 3, but whether or not it does actually lead to that, we'll obviously find out at some point in the near future, hopefully. Call of Duty fans rejoice because we are finally getting Black Ops 4. Although it may have a strange logo, that doesn't stop the fact that the game is coming out, and it's coming out earlier than it normally does, because we will be getting Call of Duty on October 12th. We'll be finding out more on May 17th, where there'll be a full announcement of the game, but they were just keen to, let you know that there's a game coming and it's coming soon. One game that won't be coming soon though is Days Gone. Sony's zombie PlayStation 4 exclusive has been delayed until 2019. This is a massive bummer. Obviously a lot of people were looking forward to it in 2018, and it was helping to make sure that Sony were going to have a bumper 2018. Obviously there's still some massive releases happening this year, so the loss of Days Gone, although a disappointment, will be made up for with the likes of Spider-Man, Detroit Become Human and God of War. Crash Bandicoot is coming to Xbox One and Nintendo Switch and Steam. Yes, Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy is no longer going to be a PlayStation exclusive, and it will be releasing on all those platforms on July 10th. There's not really much more to say apart from that. If you love Crash Bandicoot and you've enjoyed the Crash Bandicoot Insane Trilogy or wish that you could have played it because it wasn't on your console of choice, it's soon going to be on your console of choice, and you can enjoy playing as everyone's favourite marsupial. Nintendo had a Nintendo Direct last week, and it was a Nintendo Direct with a few big announcements. We found out that there's going to be a Luigi's Mansion remake happening on the Nintendo 3DS, and a new Warioware happening on the Nintendo 3DS. On the Nintendo Switch there were several games announced, including Captain Toad and Undertale. There was also news that a Splatoon 2 single player DLC was going to be happening, and that seemed to be the end of the Direct. And as some Splatoon characters ran around spraying ink everywhere, something happened that no one was expecting, and that was the announcement that a Super Smash Bros. Is coming out. And not just that a Super Smash Bros. Is coming out, but a Super Smash Bros. Is coming out this year. It's a really nice trailer. It gets you hyped. We don't know much more about it. We don't know who's actually going to be in the game apart from obviously the Splatoon guys, Link and Mario, from what we saw in the trailer. And there's a lot more rumoured, so it'll be interesting to see how this develops and when we get a firm release date. And that's it for a fairly packed Up to Speed this week. Make sure you hit those like and subscribe buttons. But until next time, I've been Brett from GameByte. You've been wonderful. Goodbye.